Well, if you're not family or friends, you probably don't know who we are. Just a couple people on the internet. My name's Kevin. My wife's name is Kim. We're going by the Alaskan Snowbirds. Come along for the ride. Should be enjoyable. We're leaving Whitehorse early. It's still before sunrise, but sunrise doesn't happen until 8:30, somewhere around there. So we're not as early as you think. It's not a 5 or 6 a.m. get up, but it's going to be a long day. Start out of Whitehorse. Pretty straight road. There's a lot of truckers that really like to move on this stretch of road. I noticed all the way from Whitehorse to Fort Nelson, it seems like the traffic really gets moving. And the roads aren't bad. You can look. You can see the temps are fairly cold and the travel is nice. It's going to be a good day. Well, today our goal is to leave Whitehorse, and we're going to try to make it all the way to Fort Nelson. After today, Fort St. John is just a little bit due south, and then we also have Dawson Creek, the beginning of the Alcan from the Canadian side. We have about 951 miles to go today. That's going to be right around 11 hours. If you remember the road coming into Whitehorse, it was pretty straight. Kind of, a curve every once in a while, little slight hills. As you exit Whitehorse, it's pretty straight. There is a hill or two, but for the most part, it's not too bad. It's really good driving. You can see we're on this road. Sun is up, sunrise, so we're down the road a little bit here. But there was equipment throwing sand out right out of Whitehorse. Some trucks trying to pass in the wee dark hours there. Made life interesting, but this road is starting to get a little bit of hilly, and we'll probably see some more curves and that kind of stuff. We're working our way towards Watson Lake. This is a pretty drive. Enjoy the sun, but as you round like this corner and the next, the sun's right in your eyes, so sunglasses are highly recommended on this portion of the trip. Well, it doesn't have to be said, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a lot of equipment on the road, and while you're driving all parts of this road, you have to watch out for animals and critters on the road and crossing and that kind of stuff. But this is after about a week after a snowstorm, and they're still working to make sure the roads are nice for you, so be courteous. Almost to Watson Lake, and Junction 37 services are right on the corner. This is take a right here as you're heading south, and you'll be on the Caziar Highway. They say this is open year-round, but you'll find conflicting stories on that one. The website itself says they are open from May through October, closed in the winter. But you never know. As we drove by, it looked open to us, and this is in January, so you never know. Well, we've seen numerous animals along the way, but this is our first bison, or wild buffalo. This accident up ahead, it's actually from a day or two previous. While we were at Whitehorse, we had decided to stop over, and we almost pushed through the night. But time we got to Watson Lake, we were filling up with gas, and this guy, the pump next to us, asked where we're from and all that. And we talked, about Canada and the USA and all that good stuff. But he got held up on the other side of this trying to come north, and this tanker had rolled and caught fire, and it shut down the whole highway. It looks like they're trying to drain the tanks now, but yeah, it shut down the highway there. They said most of the night, so 8-12 hours. I'm not too sure how long, but I guess it was only that next morning before they were allowing people up through. if I can get over all the way. They don't ram me. Well, the sunset is fast approaching here. I want you to notice that we're driving next to this lake, Mancha Lake. There is no guardrails. The wife was quite nervous here. It's supposed to be 25, 35. Nobody was on the road, and I was making good time.
I don't like this at all.
That water the ice looked clear.
I don't like being this close to the...
I'm not too sure how thick it was, but I'm pretty sure if the truck went in, it'd just make like I told her, it would make a splash.
Yes.
It would be cold for a minute or two, and that'd be about it.
Exactly.
So, do drive carefully. We had a truck that was behind us, and he was making good time too, as the roads have probably been the best I've seen them in a long time on the whole trip. So, you can make good time, just use common sense. One bad slip, gonna ruin your day, that's for sure. Man, it was pretty here. It was real pretty.
We're
getting past through it. We're not driving this at night.
Slow down.
Slow down, slow down. Don't hit the rock.
Oh, Kevin.
From here, the night sets in. The truck cam wasn't working too well, so don't have footage on that. But we do drop in very late into Fort Nelson. Next video, we should have a little bit more footage. Truck cam was working just as it should, so we apologize for that. But till next time.